Bonsoir tout le monde. Welcome back to EA Sports. Alongside Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. We are in Montreal, off the mecca of hockey. This is what it's all about. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Canadians took things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Paul Duke's got the puck. Back to the blue line. Oh, yes, there's the net. Montreal's got to hold it against the wall. Slides it up ahead to the right wing. Oh, he got it all down against the boards.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of the game. That's how you do it.
The Sixers won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Well, the refs have seen enough in this one now, and they're going to get offsetting penalties or coincidentals.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
The Canadians have it in the corner. Picked up by Wilson. What a great scene!
Vladar has been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
Oh, look at this. Jumped into the cross side. The Habs have it behind the net. Moves the puck up to top. The Flyers have it now. Quick pass across to Brink. Throws it in. The Canadians will play it in their own end. Taken around the wall by Couturier. The Habs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Shakes off the covering. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Canadians will play from the corner. And that's taken by the defense. Philadelphia is looking to break out. Puck grab by Wilson. Tries to get it from Michkov. Montreal's got the puck around the boards. Quick pass to Hudson. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Brink. And he takes the feed. Sends it in on the attack. The Canadians gain possession. Philadelphia's got possession here in the offensive zone. And that's blocked. Pass it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one. I would let some fast push multiplier in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Puck scooped up by Drysdale.
Vladar's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it's a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete that energizes everyone around him.
Big time stop. Oh, absolutely hammers him. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Oh, here we go.
I don't care how long you've been playing the game, James. You know right from sight that you're not shooting that puck after the whistle. That was calculated.
And an emphatic end to this one. This crowd is on its feet.
Yeah, they're on their feet, and both teams are on their feet right now. And you can tell that there's an animosity to. I was kind of waiting for them to drop the mitts, and that one's going to end in a hurry with that last punch.
They've got the debris all cleared up off the ice, and both teams step in for the face-off. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Here they come in the attack. Slavkovsky's got control of the puck in the corner. And he takes a shot. Possession of the puck. Tries to get this man advantage going from their own end now. Hudson's got it against the boards. Stops him cold. Moves it to Dvorak. Moves it over to Zamula. Right on. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Sealer. Montreal's got the puck. Makes his presence known on the ice. Angles it over to Hudson. And the power play comes up empty. Both teams got deep strength.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Makes the save. 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. It's been advantage goals through the first 20 minutes of this one, as we are still looking for the game's first goal as the puck drops in period number 2. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
Montreal is driving play right now, James, and they're dictating it. The only thing they're not dictating is the scoreboard. This is a scoreless game, but they've held the majority of the shots. They just need to continue on with it, continue with the game plan, and one will go in.
Drops it into the ozone. Shot! Oh, gets some rubber on that! Takes a shot! And it's succeeded as well! Dobson's moving the puck through his own zone. With possession along the wall. Here's a chance!
That's just a heads-up shot. He saw the 5-hole open, and the quick delivery of the puck keeps the goaltender clean.
And pressure and attacking is finally paying off here as they break through to the goal in period number 2.
And I think really that's how the goaltender as well, James, throwing everything at the net the first 2 periods here, and finally one breaks through.
Puts it on net. Easily turned away to the goaltender. The Canadians move the puck in the defensive zone. The Flyers have it from their own end. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Montreal's ahead 1-0. The Canadians win the draw. Here's a shot. Huge.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there. It just takes you over net.
Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick feed to York. Sends the pass over. Quick
Because his head was up, he recognized he had the lane through the traffic jam and beat the goaltender.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Good job handling up his opponent here. Puck dumped in. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Puck grab by Drysdale. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Takes a shot. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The frozen biscuits drop, and we are back underway here. Trying to get the puck out of harm's way. And it stays in. Let's go for the back end. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Referee signals penalty coming up here with the delivery ball. Whistle blows up into play. The Flyers have been handed two for interference.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Montreal's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, James, if they can whip that puck up out from your corner back in that power play, you can have guys on either side. You can two lanes split. You can drive the puck, or you can pass it for one-timer off the side.
And they move the puck out of harm's way. Picked up along the boards by Tibble. Montembeau's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Abels is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. Philadelphia's won the draw and they'll go to work. Grabbed along the board by Abels. He was locked in there. Montreal's got it in their own zone. It's inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Puck picked up by Kevin. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. He gets in front of that one.
Now, it didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Directs it on over to Abels.
Houston's penalty is almost expired.
Can't convert to the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
That's a great job by this PK unit, James, creating some momentum for their team and getting out of it without getting scored on. And this is critical, given that it's a tie game.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And a stiff break setup. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Abels. Exploring options here inside of the defensive zone. Taken by Gallagher. Taking the trigger. Trying to get the puck. And they get the puck out of the zone.
And done with authority as well, James. Just very aware of where everyone else was on the ice and knowing that they had to get the clear. Ladar's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Strong physical collision on the play there. Kennedy's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Here's a short pass to Cates. Sends it in deep. And loses the possession after a slow hit. He needed to make that save and tie it down.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing. You got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner.
in such a position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tighter group that they're playing against.
And now it's grabbed by Konecny. Montreal looking to break down the line. Off target. Scooped up along the wall by the wall. And he usually stops that one. Quick pass to Thompson. And he's back into the offensive end right up the gut. Picked up along the wall by Caulfield. Moves it to Thompson. And that shot gets caught in traffic. And now he moves it quickly to Thompson. What a steal in his own end. Absolutely clutch at the stop.
Game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
A great move to sidestep the check. Answered the call there.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Handles the puck. Quick feed to Hudson. Montreal's ready to go on the attack. To deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck here. Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity and they convert it on. When you have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Flyers get a hold of the puck off the drop. Here's a short pass to Petrovich. Look at that! Penalty coming up!
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot tripping all day long.
Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. Takes a shot. The penalty shot is converted into success, and with that corner, we're all tied up.
We're all tied up, and I imagine the adrenaline is flowing. I mean, he draws the penalty, then he's all amped up to get the penalty shot. He gets the equalizer. What a shift.
Couturier's won the draw. Nice pass back. Fires it into the offensive zone. Here's a chance up front. Here's a shot. One save and just enough of it. Let's move to the middle. That's stopped. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Oh, he rocked him on the play. Oh, look at this. He's jumping right in here for his teammate.
Did you see how quickly he jumped in, too? You can't let your star player go at it, James, and he drops the gloves and sends a message, hey, leave him alone.
And boom goes the dynamite after that one. Wow.
Oh, yeah, and he drops, right? And this can happen. Anytime you drop the gloves, there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. Well, he's on the losing end of it.
Yep. Well, with the chaos cleared, face-off now for both teams. Philadelphia's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. Montreal's gained possession. Across the line. And he dodges the puck. Oh, how does he stay out? It goes off the inside of the post.
because at some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Past the midway mark in this period, we are all tied up in this one. Suzuki's won the... and they're going to go! I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. The Canadians win it. Moves it quickly over to Tuckfield. That's a smart hits-up play by Konechny. Quick pass to York. Up along the wing. Long use of the body to force the puck loose. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's the number. Friendly foul as it goes off one of his teammates. Picks it off in the offensive end. Moves it to Forster. Stopping the blocker. Matheson's got it in the defensive end. Feed to the middle. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Shuts them down. And the puck leaves the zone. Lugging the puck. Goes to the paint. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And fades to the line. Made the save on the play.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Return pass. The Flyers play it along the boards. Handles the pass from the right wing. Opportunity. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Taken along the wall by York. Scooped up by Drysdale. Quick feed to Dvorak. The Habs have it against the wall. And a quick feed on that play. Grabbed along the board by Cooler. The Habs will play to the defensive zone. Here we go. High-man rush here. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Taking away, and he comes up there. There's the board. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next. Hard to find a more exciting stretch in any part of sports. Overtime. Let's go. And with that, the clock is ticking here on overtime. Let's see if we can get ourselves a hero here. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Nice turned away with the pad by Montembeault.
Star's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Flyers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Side with ease.
Here he is back on the ice after serving a
opposite corner. The Canadians scoop it up along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. With some open space at center. And that's poked away by York. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Cut into an overtime. And a huge break.
That's enormous. James is doing absolutely everything he can to give his team a chance to win.
Possession in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Berkeley. The Canadians will play it from the point. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Meach comes taking it from his own end. Can't keep a hold of it. Here's the puck. Passes it over. Save. Oh, he is never getting there tonight. Stick handling in his own zone. Almost physical there with that collision. Avoids the poke check. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Montembeault found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, too positioned to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. He has to be quick and athletic to make that happen.
A critical draw here. Takes a shot. And there's the horn. This has been a fun one tonight. Still no winner to pick, so we'll take it to a shootout next. People will complain about it, but when it's time to actually let this thing unfold, there is not a single person I know that looks away. Shootout time. Scores! And with authority. Wow!
Yeah, the goaltender couldn't get a read on that shot because it was hard and it was fast, James. Quick release.
Suzuki's ready to go here in this shootout. Makes a save on the shootout.
With today's technology and all the resources available, you know that goaltenders have a look on the shooter, and I'm telling you, he read this one perfectly. Couldn't capitalize, and more importantly, he doesn't apply any pressure to the opponent or the opposing goaltender. That was great. I mean, he saws the first take and then puts it in the open net. This is a goal scorer's goal, James. I mean, that's some sick skill and tight. And how about the patience to pull the goaltender out of the net and just slide it by? That's some silky hands. Well, he makes himself as big as possible if there's no holes.
Tokiuk's ready to go. And he can win it if he can snipe it right now. There's the dagger to win it! Listen to this crowd salute. An amazing game. James Cebulski for EA Sports, and we are in Southern Florida tonight where the Panthers are on the prowl. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Panthers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Hit by Barkov. Taken by Semiscated. Sends a pass over. Forsland's got the puck in his own zone. Passes it to Marshall. Florida's got the puck against the half wall.
Semiscated has been all around the net. It's what he does best, but he hasn't found a way to cash in. This is extremely frustrating for himself and the team when you get these golden opportunities and you don't put it in.
The Panthers get position in their own end. Oh, what a stop with the stick by Bobrovsky.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got a hold of it against the wall. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And his teammate comes up with it. And he takes the feed. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, smart heads up Reed. Tossing to the puck and loses control. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast. And the athletes are so smart. I mean, the training that they have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs, their foundation. The lower half is so critical, and this is the perfect example.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Fires it on net. That's not going to fool him. Takes the feed. And that one's picked off. And play continues as that goes off the glove. Dishes it to Drysdale. Florida's got it from behind the net. Picked up along the boards by Brewer. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defense there. Tiptoes around the corner. Grabs the puck in the slot. And now Will follows and hits one of his own teammates in front. Here's a chance. That's on the stick.
Verhaeghe's back in the play after getting a new stick from the bench, and then he takes that one.
Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Now a quick pass to Brewer. And that pass is redirected. The Panthers have it now. Here's a chance. Wrap around the tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, you'd feel the way close to that
the pass. That goes wide. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Man advantages up. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, that's a great power play, James. It's all about puck possession and retrieval. They did all of that and found their way to shots on net and good opportunities. Just didn't convert.
And there's the whistle icing the call. Late goings of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James. Again, it's very tight. He can just ice the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Florida's taking possession of their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Possession.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Avoids the poke check. Oh, what a stop by the line!
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. Turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And it does exactly that with the reactionary save.
Possession. And the puck clears the zone. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. With a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Slicer's on the board as we are now underway in the second. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
The Panthers put a ton of possession in the offensive zone, and it's translated into a ton of shots. High danger ones, too, and the goaltender has been outstanding. They're going to need to find a way to have some more reception and get some net front presence if they want to put it in.
That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Zamula. They put the puck into the offensive end. Florida's got it in their own zone. Handles the pass. Forsley's got it in the offensive zone. And he sidesteps the check there. What a save by Vladar!
As a goaltender, you're always working on different exercise, tracking with your eyes, quick movements, everything that power pushes you across the crease. And unfortunately, this time he's just too slow getting across, and it hits him and goes to the back of the net.
Couturier post good plays from the puck here at center. Here's the chance. Oh, he gets a blocker on it, but it's stuck by Bobrovsky. The Panthers have a hold of the defensive zone. Receives the pass. The Flyers get a hold of the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Florida's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. The Flyers win it in the defensive zone. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Florida's up 1-0. will get a face-off at the other end. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Puck is dropped, he wins the draw. He gets the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Brink.
Feeling it all.
Takes himself free. How did he stop that one? And he gets over to the wall. Picked up along the wall by Utah. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Moves to Wilson. Shot. Well, they opened that to beat him. Florida's got the puck along the wall. Gains the zone from the right side. Bennett's going to play it against the half wall. Save by Goodar. The Panthers have the puck in the corner. His reflexes on display tonight.
Goodar has been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's needed to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game. And the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity. Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
That's a tired group of defenders here in their own end.
Well, in particular, the goaltender, you can see it in his body language, James, and the first thing that goes when you're tired, it's going to be the positioning.
Meeple gets got him along the wing. Dishes it away. Oh, the stick. Going into this one, when we talked to them at the morning skate, was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Taken along the wall by Kachuk. Solid check to slow him down. The Panthers will play it in their own end. Florida's caught him along the wall. Gets a stick on it, and he comes up with a stop there. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Gets the puck in deep. Florida's looking to break out. Reinhardt's crossed the line and gained the zone. Philadelphia's got the puck. We got a penalty coming up here. Goes right to the crease. The late penalty, goaltender's at the bench. They got the extra attacker out there. And that slides right out to center ice. And he comes up with it. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And he's ridden off the puck. And now it's grabbed by Sealer. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Reinhardt's going to serve a pair for interference.
When your opponent doesn't have the puck, you can't interfere with their forward progress too much. You can cheat a little bit, James, but that's over the top.
Philadelphia sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. Back underway as he wins the draw. Being stopped by the goaltender right in front.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
Our game team scarf, priced at just $10. Hurry into our main store as supplies are limited.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and Panthers have extended the lead to 3 here early in this third period. Cheryl, I'll bring it back to wrestling for a second. That feels like a power bomb at the other end.
It's a power bomb, all right. And the opponent, they don't know what to do with it, James, because guess what? Just starting the third period, they thought they'd have some life. They're getting the same pep talk and ammunition. Come on, we're back in this game. Now they're scoring against another team, and now they're completely deflated.
And a great save! Drills him!
Reinhart's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Ties him in front.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's what you see from a young age, them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What do you want, James?
He lined it up perfectly. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And that's intercepted by Brink. Fires it across for Yichkov. On-man rush. Puts it on net. Oh, no, it's stopped. Dragged along the board by Couturier. Oh, and it completely lost the shot. The Panthers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Chance in front. Big time stop. And he slides across the Yichkov. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Verhaeghe's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the puck. Denies him. He got all of it. Slides it across to Brink. And that's taken away the offensive end by Brink. Avoids the puck check and maintains possession. They can't stop it. Feeds the puck over to Couturier. Loses his balance on the play. Inside the offensive zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. They've got numbers here. Here's a quick pass to Mr. Ryan. Shuts him down. Puck picked up by York.
Perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit, and everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Florida's gained possession along the boards.
The Panthers have layered well today, really protected their goaltender who's seen everything. They're so close to the shutout. Yes, it's a superstition, but this team has played so well defensively. It's not just a goaltender stat, it's a team stat.
Takes it to the front. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from the high-danger area.
Great save. Big time block on the block.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Here's an odd-man rush. On the backhand. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fun and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it and makes the save.
Handles the pass from his goalie. Levels him with the hit. Streaking through center, they go on the attack.
The Panthers' top line is on the ice, and they've been the best on the ice tonight for their team, and they've contributed, and they've found a way to get their team in the lead.
Quick shot. Oh, they get a glove on that. What a stop by Woodall. Here's another stop.
And that puck came hard, it came fast, it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Florida's going to hold this along the wall. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Oh, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. He's got a step.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Gives him a choke with that hit. Picked up along the boards by Dvorak. Let's see what the officials are calling. Verhaeghe's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
Natural tendency for players is to reach when they've lost position on their opponent. When you reach, often you take out the feet of your opponent. This is an easy tripping call.
Win the face-off deep in their own end. The Panthers up against the wall. Good read with the stick to break that up.
third. There's no runway left to get back on the board.
Couturier won the faceoff. Let's it go for the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes a pass back to the point. As the final seconds tick up, they score!
I really like the effort areas in this game, James. You know, they didn't get frustrated, but they have found a way to break through in this game. You gotta figure, you gotta hope that maybe they can show one back-to-back here and get themselves back in this game.
The Panthers get a hold of the draw. He puts it into his own net. Florida's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Misses. Chance at empty netter here. Scores.
You're trying to push and create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you've got the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way.
Well, there you go, 60 minutes played, and now we're going to head to overtime. Not all heroes wear capes. Some of them have skates. We'll find out who the hero is next. OG should tell us who wins and who loses, and they're ready to get it underway. It all comes down to one chance, one shot. Here we go. It's overtime. It's underway. Steps across the blue line. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. The Panthers now have a short power play after the penalty spot.
Oh, that's tough, James. You have a chance to end the game.
Scores! Turn out the lights. This one's over. They needed overtime, but what an effort.
We see this play in skills practice all the time. We just don't see the panic defender on the other side. I mean, listen, anytime you can get on a diagonal and take it to the net, it's tremendous to watch the skating, to be able to explode and create it for yourself.
Well, that brings the night to an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside. From all of us here at EA Sports, my name is James Cebulski. I gotta get to bed. See ya. Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. We're in the Motor City, Detroit, home of the Red Wings, and they're ready to roll here on the ice tonight. It's all been building the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to make the opening faceoff. The Red Wings take possession to get this one underway. Takes a shot. Routine save made by Brevard. Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Gets it out of his own end. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score.
We have to find ways to be a difference maker on the ice, James, and sometimes it happens in all different ways, and right here it happens because he wasn't afraid to compete for that puck.
Philadelphia's come to play tonight. They've been very aggressive to start, and as a result, Cheryl, they got the lead.
Typically, the home team has the advantage, James. So when your away team comes into the barn, they want to make sure that they're not flat-footed, that they're urgent, they're aggressive. And to start this period, to start the game, they've been netting right from the hop, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Now over to Copp. Right up and coming to the attacking zone. Fantastic save by Lawler.
You don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra touchdown.
To say the least with that one-goal lead. Now the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
Detroit's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter and you have to possess that puck and attack. His shots come to the middle of the ice and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position and he makes the save.
Here's a shot. And Brook stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues. Oh, and gets a piece of the puck to the net in there. And that's blocked away. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Seider. Turns that one away. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Flyers maintain that one-goal lead thanks to a solid effort by the penalty killers.
Well, you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal. You have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength, trying to get back on the board.
Philadelphia's won the faceoff. Quick pass to Sanheim. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. And he delivers it. Great opportunity there. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. The Flyers played along the boards. And we're going to reset after the puck goes up and out of play. The centermen glide into position. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman. The Flyers going to work on offense. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Kings won the draw and they'll start off on the attack. Takes a shot. And he strikes top with the glove to stop that one. Moves the puck to center. Sanheim's got it in the defensive end. And they'll dump it in. Whitman's got it in the defensive zone. He says, let's get physical on that play. Feeds it over. Oh, that doesn't go well. Puck scooped up by Sanheim. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Takes a shot. Takes the puck behind the net. Passes it over. Here's the chance. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Talbot's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Detroit's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, a clutch save!
Talbot's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
Takes a shot. play. Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Puck grab by Drysdale. And it'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. The Flyers have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. Philadelphia's won the draw in the neutral zone. Rams control it at the point. Philadelphia's got it from behind the net. Talbot's got the puck down in his own end. The close through center line on the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save in front. And he slides it quickly to Drysdale. Takes the feed. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Dumps the puck in. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Here in the late going to the frame. The Flyers lead it 1-0. Couturier's won the draw there on the attack. An easy save by Talbot. And he passes it up ahead to Tom. Philadelphia's got the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Sanheim. And here's the pass to Brink. Sends it to the cross side. Couturier's on the attack to the offensive zone. There's the save at the snapper. Great reach by Brink. The Flyers will take it behind the net. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Flyers have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Philadelphia's won the draw. Well, that brings it into period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. Tonight, your assessment?
The Red Wings didn't handle the puck very well at all that period, James. I mean, you got to own it, you got to manage it, then you got to do something with it. They got to be better in the second.
Pucked up along the wall by Drysdale. Works it across to Forster. Sent into the offensive zone. Takes the puck. The Red Wings gain possession. And that's intercepted by Konechny. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Denied by Talbot. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Flyers have taken a 1-0 lead. And they win the draw here in their own end. Tries to feed it over to the brinket. The Red Wings take it across the line. To his teammate. Here's a chance behind the net. Takes away the offensive end. Takes the pass. Philadelphia's in transition. On the heels of their blades, trying to get it out. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Drysdale. takes the puck at the point. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Here's a chance. Big save. Bladard's going to cover up for a whistle. He hasn't been busy, Cheryl. Maybe this is just a way for his name to get called.
It might be, but I also like that he's getting a puck touch here, right? It's a safe play. He's covering up, allowing the line change to happen, take a little bit of a breather. But because he hasn't been busy, I don't mind that he's engaging by just jumping on the puck.
Picks up the puck. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. And that's off a stick. Philadelphia's got possession here in the offensive zone. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Slides the puck across to Kane. On the attack along the boards. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Flyers are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
Well, the coach isn't going to be happy with this penalty. You have a 1-goal lead, and now you find yourself back on your heels, and the penalty kill has to come out and do a job.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, they earned this power play, James, through hard work with an opportunity even the score field. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Trying to get out of the defensive end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can go out and just fire it down the ice.
And he gets just enough to keep it out. Drysdale's running the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. Philadelphia's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Moves it to Larkin. And he takes the dig. Detroit's on the attack. The Flyers gain possession of the defensive zone. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. The Red Wings are still down a goal after the power play comes up empty. And there's a glove save on the play.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
The Red Wings will play it against the boards. Takes the shot. Denies the blocker. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Philadelphia's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. The Red Wings take possession off the faceoff. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Calvin.
That's a new game, James. I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. The deflection is so hard for a goaltender going one way when the puck goes the other, and he is just a master class in it, James. He has the hand-eye coordination to tap almost anything down.
The Flyers with the faceoff at center. Forster's carrying it ahead. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Hoffman's got it now deep inside his own end. Hamilton's got it to the side. Took it along the wall by Zamora. Slides it diagonally to Forster. Sneaks by the poke check. Shot, and that goes off course. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Quick pass across to Comfort. There's a shot, and he gets in front of that.
Nadar has been so consistent throughout tonight's game, and I mean, he's made timely saves as well. A lot of shots that he's faced, and his save percentage is an indicator of it.
The Red Wings to play from the defensive zone. And that's picked up by York. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast. think about going anywhere. We'll back with more in a moment.
If you want to show us your accuracy, register now for our Shoot to Win contest where the Buffalo fan will shoot a puck from center ice to try to win an exciting prize.
Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. We are underway here in the third. This could come down to next four wins. A solid stop on the play there. Slides the puck over. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a chance. Turned aside with the glove by Flavar. George taking it from his own end. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Bedard's been counted on and relied upon in the big moments of this game to come up with a big save. He almost makes it look easy here, James. You know, sometimes you're not under siege, but you still have to come up huge when the timing is called for. And he does. He comes up big and really gives his team an opportunity.
The Flyers win the draw. Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. There's the whistle icing the call. Big face-off looming. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Danielson's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
His own face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession without being win, and the entire group can get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Intercepts the pass. And that one's touched away. Danielson over to York. Great heads up play in the defensive zone. From the wall. Can't get it to go. Works it across to Sherratt. And he cuts it over the pass. Sends it into the offensive zone. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Here they come. Pop's got the puck. Here's the shot to the puck.
The Red Wings looking to break the tie here, and they bring another one off the post. So frustrating, James.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. They go on the attack through center. Fires it. Denied by the puck stopper. Trying to get it out of the zone. Gets it out of his own end. Dumps it in. Detroit's got it behind the net. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And he moves it up to Appleton. Passes out front. And that's intercepted. Great forecheck by Appleton. Grabbed along the boards by Sandhoff. They get it out of the defensive end.
It's a low-scoring affair out there, and not for the lack of entertainment and high-quality chances. Just both teams unable to finish when they get into the wheelhouse around the goaltender. This can be extremely frustrating. And nonetheless, they just got to take a breath and find a way to finish.
Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Past the midway mark in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Fires it into the offensive corner. There's a thunderous hit check. Fires it on net. Glove save made by Flavar. Feeds the This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Danielson's won the face-off here in the offensive zone.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Cross cut against the boards. Quick feed to Taylor. Samulis stick handling in his own zone. Dumps it in. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Couturier's got the puck in his own zone. And he dodges the poke check there. Picked up along the boards by Edmondson. And he takes the feed. The Red Wings carry it along the wall. Swing and a miss. They've got some momentum here. Here's a chance. Oh, nice with the paddle save.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Here's a strong pass to Tibbs. Great poke check on the reach. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
The Red Wings coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Philadelphia's offense came out like gangbusters, then they kind of tucked that away and just kind of defended the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think the offense dried up because they're on their heels a little bit, and there were some nervous moments out there, but they got the win anyways because they did protect the lead.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody. We're in Philadelphia, home of perhaps the most iconic expansion team, the Broad Street Bullies, the Flyers. Centers glide into position for the opening draw. The Rangers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Panarin. The Rangers play along the wing. Sends the pass over. Shot! Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great exploration. And you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
New York's gained possession along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Puts it in deep. New York's got the puck. Sends it ahead to Sabinajad. defenders as icing is the call. Still lots of time left in the period. Still looking for our first goal. Philadelphia's won the defensive zone draw.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change. Sanheim's really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game. Training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone. Sanheim's not going to be able to go here, James. He's hobbling on one leg, clearly a leg injury, and he's going to make his way down the tunnel with some assistance.
Yeah, I don't like seeing that at all, and, you know, to see him favoring that foot right now, big concern for this squad going forward. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group. Just ice the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Tries to get the puck over to Cooley. Looking against the half wall. From the back of the cage. Here he is, wrestling on that. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Sanheim's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this. Don't like seeing that at all. Here's the puck. Shot from the wall. Denies him on the stoppage. The Rangers have it now. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. New York's got it now. Denies him. Feeds the puck up to Michkov. Oh, look at this chance. Tom Slee with a howitzer. The Rangers will play it in their own end. With possession along the wall. Dishes it off. New York's got control of it now here on the offensive end. Philadelphia's got the puck. Brinks moving the puck through his own zone. Quick pass to Yulson. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Lafreniere's got it in the offensive zone. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the B zone. Here's a chance. And one last time. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner.
Please remember to be alert at all times in our seating area. You need to maintain safety measures. There are moments when the puck can be propelled into the spectating areas and are forced to cause injury. So please stay alert at all times when the game is in play.
full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. After a scoreless opening period, we are underway here in period number 2. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you see?
New York's got to be happy with that opening frame, James. I mean, they dictated pace, they dictated tempo, and they dictated the underlying possession numbers. But in the offensive zone, when you get those type of chances, you've got to be opportunistic, and you've got to reward yourself for the time.
Kicks in front of it for the block. Philadelphia's looking to break out. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Pushes the puck in there to the chest. New York's got it in their own zone. Moves it to Miller. Along the half wall with the puck. Play whistle, dead, penalty coming up. The Flyers have been called for hooking.
Well, the hooking call is a result of being in a vulnerable spot. You're not moving your feet, and you don't have position on your opponent. Because of that, you reach, the stick goes out, and there's the hooking call.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Grabs the puck. Possession. And now he moves it quickly to the front wall. Denies that opportunity. Puck moved back to center, forcing him to regroup. Slides it across. Watson. New York's got the puck against the boards. And that's broken out of the defensive zone by Tippett. Forward-handed breakaway. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save. He's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
Sends it across. New York's power play comes up empty-handed. We're back to even strength on the ice.
Now that power play really wasn't effective at all, James. The coach won't be happy. A lot of possession time, but it correlated to nothing. You have to create some motion and be quick to be able to open up seams and lanes to the net.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. Quick feed down low. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Quick feed to Soucy. Takes it into the slot. And he opts to wait for more support. There he is on the redirect. What a great save. And they score.
Anytime a goal is a result of a battle, you know that the coach loves it, and it's going to show up in the video room the next day because it is all initiated by will and the willingness to sacrifice your body, right? To be able to provide the intangible on the play, and then be able to execute with the skill and be opportunistic once you gain possession. I just love it.
He's it over. The Rangers have it now. Wow, that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Outside possession of the puck. Taken by Couturier. And now it's grabbed by Brzezinski. They gain the zone from the left side. Oh, fantastic save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Couturier's going to play it against the half wall. And the save. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, what a move. Scooped up along the wall by Radish. Here's a pass down low. From behind the net. New York coming along the wall. Player in front. Loses the coverage. Off target.
a defender and they're trying to shove or push you off the puck, you have to find ways to get low and maintain your balance on your edges. And he does a fabulous job of it while maintaining possession because he's got great hands. But most importantly, I think it's the will, the second effort to stay on that puck that leads to the goal.
Sends a pass over. Here they come. The Flyers take possession in the defensive end. The Rangers take it along the wing. Broken up in the neutral zone by Tippett. Nice the puck off to the right. Shesterkin's got the puck and he's going to hang on. New York's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shot. They continue to lead late in the second. And they win the draw in their own end. Taking it away and comes up big. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the 3rd period. And with the puck being dropped, here we go. The clock is running here on period number 3. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Flyers need to do a better job in this 3rd period of dictating the pace of play. And if they do that, I feel like they have an opportunity on net to be able to get shots through. Right now, their shot volume is low. And if they want to find a way back into this game, they're going to have to be opportunistic and look to get pucks through the net.
Takes the feed at the point. Puts the puck on goal. And that's broken up. And he takes the feed. Drysdale's got it along the wing. Here's a short pass to York. Just wide. The Rangers need to control the puck against the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Sticks and puts it on.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Slides it to Cooley. Here they are on the attack. And Grissom clears the puck check and it pays off. The Rangers have been peppering shots on goal all night long, and they continue to lead in the 3rd. Philadelphia's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, screws up a little too sweet with that save. Look at this. They've got somebody here on the attack. Oh, off the outside of the frame.
The Rangers recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
All right. Tippett's got it in the defensive end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And that one's denied. Slides the puck over to Soucy. Pass to Cooley. Philadelphia's got the puck behind the net. Tries to feed it over to Tippett. And he sidesteps the check there. The Flyers played along the boards. On the redirect. New York moving it along the wing. The Rangers take it along the wall. What a steal.
Philadelphia has been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be. I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about the spark and what comes next.
Puck picked up by Zamula. Gains momentum up along the side. Moves it quickly over to Couturier. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Rangers gain possession.
pucks quickly tonight. Off of rebounds in front of the net, they've been able to clear and push to the perimeter. And this is really important for the goaltender. They've been able to see everything. Their sightlines have been great. They've been able to anticipate play. A reason why they're staring down a shutout.
Dished on over to Carrick.
When you're leading late in the game, you've got to find a way to kill the clock. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dump right there. New York number 9 has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.